What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Actually, some surprising news, some changing news. There will be a press conference in LA this coming Monday, okay? It appears that top-ranked boss Bob Arum has changed his mind about Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury rematch not needing press conferences. There's now a press conference scheduled for this coming Monday. Unfortunately, it's just one press conference, and that's still far short of what you would expect for a fight of the magnitude between Wilder and Fury. Arum has predicted the fight will do 2 million pay-per-view buys. Those are great numbers, but not realistic without press tours to get the attention of boxing fans. Of course, Arum has recently said that there was no need to have a multi-city press conference or a press tour to market the Wilder Fury 2 rematch on February 22nd. But now it looks like he's changed his mind. There's a press conference scheduled for this Monday, January 13th in Los Angeles, California. Now, what does that mean? It tells us something happened. I mean, something else happened. You know, why did he change his mind all of a sudden? Someone like Bob Arum, first of all, why would you ever try to promote a fight without a press conference? As all the years, the 60 plus years he's been promoting, he's decided now for this particular fight to change his mind out of the blue. Now and then change his mind again, like, what am I doing? What, am I crazy? I gotta have a fucking press conference. It's either two things. One, they couldn't really afford the money. Let's just be real. They couldn't afford the money. They weren't allowed a certain budget for a press conference. Therefore, they tried other avenues through other sports, like they're doing, like through the Peach Bowl and in Nevada, another football event. And they're trying to cover their promotions that way, right? Instead of actually through a direct boxing promotional conference, right? Either they couldn't afford to, or they now are allowed to because someone started to complain. Or, here's the thing, and this is what I think. They now are not just promoting Fury and Wilder too. I think, and what the news that I heard today between Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, I think what they're doing now, since they are on the same sides of the street, Errol Spence is with Showtime, PBC, and Fox. Terrence Crawford is with ESPN. I think they're trying to kill two birds with one stone. I think what they're going to do is they're going to mention and implement Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, another super fight for this year, to get that particular promotion going, because those guys haven't burned their bridges. Okay? Fury, Wilder have. They've already bombed so bad last year that I don't think that these companies, ESPN and Showtime, Fox, want to spend any more money on them. But what they will do, they will implement two other fighters and promote two other fighters simultaneously, killing two birds with one stone, right? They'll do that 13th of January. That's what I believe. I believe that they're not gonna, if they're going to have a press conference, what they're gonna do is, hey, these upcoming guys, we're gonna present the fight between Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. I think that's what they're going to do, because I think they're strapped for cash. I think they don't want to spend money on them. And they were like, okay, Bob. I think Bob honestly wanted a press conference. I think that's what it is. And because they didn't have the money, or should I say they weren't going to spend the money, they told Bob Arum, Frank Warren, hell to the no. We're not doing that. Not this time. We can't do it, Bob. Both of these fighters have burned. They aren't marketable. So we'll tell you what we could do. And I think that was an executive decision. It seems like some cheap shit, a network exec would do by, hey, why don't you get on this football show and promote your boxing fighter through that instead of spend money on a boxing promotion and a conference by themselves because they ain't made enough money. That's what I think that's happened. And I think what they're doing, they have to add something to that to make that press conference worthwhile. Think about who's on the undercard. Jarrell Miller, we heard he's on the undercard. That doesn't mean he's on the undercard, but how marketable is he really? You know what I mean? He's got a bad stigma. He's on the fucking redemption list. Why? Because he's a drug cheat. He has to redeem himself. So he's not going to help sell that. You know, and it depends on who you got him in there with, right? That would be cool if it was like Ortiz or somebody like that. You know, someone on the Showtime side or the Fox side that can come over and then they can fight like that. But that's not going to happen, right? Because he hasn't even signed with Top Rank yet. So this here is only one event, you know, or then maybe they're just like, hey, we will just give you one event, one press conference. You're not doing a multi-tour like you need to do because we don't have the money to do it. Something's going on with money. Okay, and it's sad, and it makes you think, like, with both of these guys coming together, how much are they really coming together to promote this fight if there's no press conferences? And then why is it only up to Bob Arum? I mean, I thought this was a multi-network merge from two fighters. What about Al Heyman? What about Shelly Finkel? What about Lou DiBella? What about all these guys? Jay Diaz? You don't hear anything from these guys. All we've heard from is Bob Arum, like he's the big swinging dick around now. I'm the guy that makes sure the fight happens. That's what's all up to me. And it don't matter. I don't understand it. And it's weird to me why you don't hear Al Heyman saying, you know what, we're going to have a Deontay. Okay, they could at least do this, right? If they were two different entities, Al Heyman could at least spend some money for Deontay Wilder to go on talk shows to promote this fight. What about the Breakfast Club, Sway's Universe? You know what I mean? These type of places to at least get this fight known that it's going to happen. They're leaving it all up to fucking football? That's crazy. Think about that. You know, like that's a guarantee that people that watch football are going to watch that boxing match. You know, I hope it happens. I mean, it's bold, it's experimental again. But then it's like, okay, at least we get one, you know? So I guess in this one, you know, I will be there to cover it live because guess what? It's only one. So they got to make it spectacular. And these guys won't see each other again until the face-off of the weigh-in. That's what it tells us if it's only one, right? But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about this spontaneous press conference that's coming January 13th. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.